Oh,
it was mooted about over 12 months ago.
oh, please.
Oh, they found it.
I don't even know what I can see now.
They came for my korero.
They're saying don't be too long.
12 times, spot on. But over 12 months ago, we had the opportunity of having our Māori battalion here, and it encouraged us to do something to commemorate the occasion. And this is the result. This stone is an Maru stone, which comes from the South Island. We brought it up when we were doing the whare, when we were creating what we got there. We managed to get 2 carvings out the front out of it. This has been lying at our marae all those years from 1980 to this day. We had the stone here at the marae resting for occasion like this. We must have known something about it. Something that's great's going to come out of it. My brother and I, and my cousin Trevor, Taylor, were discussing something. And my brother came up with the idea of doing the stone. He came up to me and he said, "Oh, got a job." And then he told me the story. I said, "Oh, that's good play." I thought he was going to do it. He said, I said, "Oh, man, you won't have enough time." He said, "No, we're doing it." So I said, "Hell, yeah, okay, I've never carved a stone before in my life. Done wood stuff, not a stone." So my brother said, "Yeah, we're going to do it together." So I said, "All right then." So I sneaked over there one day. This is Ko Pāriki, by the way. They were generous enough, my brother and his family were generous enough to have the stone over Ko Pāriki to keep it away, so that I can do it without any interruptions, or we could do it. Anyway, I snuck over there one day. My brother wasn't there, and I started chiseling. I was like, "Oh my golly, it's not bad after all." So I said, I got into it and I did something on it. It made my brother pause a bit, and he stood back for me, and I started to create this. We spoke about what to do with it. We had books. I had the Māori Battalion book there, looking at figures, looking at things, asking information on things like that. And anyway, I found myself carving. And my brother did all the other stuff that allowed me peace and quiet to do the carving. Okay. I'm very, very proud to be part of this occasion. I believe it's the first time we've had the ANZAC on our marae, and I hope it's here forever. The decision we made on what to carve or sculpture was a battle scene. Okay. To do a battle scene, we try to show the whole part of something. Okay. But anyway, I had a stone. Everything was plain, didn't have a clue. So I came up with the idea of showing a carving in a battle scene, okay, and we're seeing it every day on TV, the bombed out rooms and all that on TV, just about every night we got it on the news. That gave me the idea. This stone, you can't carve these figures on its own because they deteriorate. The figures, and because it's so intricate, you can't allow it to happen. So I decided to do this. Put that figure inside the block and just show damage by bombs or whatever. Okay. Try to do that. I wanted to show the bayonet on that rifle, but it would have been too, it wouldn't last. It would have got knocked off. So what I'd done, I know I put it on the wrong side, I put the bayonet on the side. Right? So I'm trying to create a soldier and trying to let people recognise it's a soldier. Put that on there. Put the water bottle. I thought it was one of the main things. Put the ammunition belt pouch and his bag. And I try to do that within those areas. I try to create scenes like in the desert, scenes in the coal area, all in one. Okay. This is not as exact as I can do it. This stone was very difficult because they had a lot of rotten parts, millions of years that created a lot of rotten parts inside the stone. And then when I struck it, my chisel disappeared, so I had to reshape the figures around the damaged area. But this is hard for me to say. This is really difficult for me to talk.
You're
Because
doing
I
all right.
haven't got the voice of my brother. I got a blockage. I'll give it a go. I did that figure first. And my brother and I got talking. We said, oh, we must do our women folk. And I said, yeah, because it's going to be on the plaque. I said, well, don't do that. They'll throw rocks at it. This was a bare stone. I looked at it, not much room. So I come up with the idea of showing a nurse. Okay, in the old uniform, as much as I possibly could. And what she's doing here is holding on to a wounded soldier. That's the soldier's arm up there, the hands, and she's pressing. Okay, she's caressing that hand. And there's the soldier, imaginary lying down here. And she's talking to him. Okay. And I I've got her facing the wild door. It was appropriate, I believe. That's fine.
All right.
I should be a hero with all the women now. Excuse me. But it's taken over 12 months to do this. We were helped by PanPac, generously helped by PanPac. We had a problem getting the stone from here to Koopatiki in one piece. PanPac came up and helped us to move the stone over there. When I carved it, the big difficulty was bringing it back without any damage. And they, again, assisted us. So, I won't go into technical details, but it was a long day bringing it here, carefully driven out here. And Juani, my nephew at the back here, he allowed the crane to come through his property to here. Okay. And this is how it is today. Kia ora koutou. You can join in with the waiata. Yeah.